Hey, it's Tory Magoo. Thank you for coming by. I just had a little visit from my neighbor. He came by and he said, I don't really know what's going on, but these people just left this on my doorstep. I didn't even really recognize it because it's such a weird picture, which is one of the things Scientology always does. They have to keep taking pictures of you. Why? Because they're trying to get the worst picture of you in the world, and then that's what's going to go on your little black PR thing, right? So it's kind of like my 5-year-old neighbors came over to me and saw these pictures and went, that doesn't even look like you, right? And this is a new neighbor. He's not even been here long. But I told him when he moved in the trip about Scientology because I knew they do something weird. But now they're putting these stupid promo things on my neighbors like they give a shit. I mean, first of all, it's all about my husband, right? It's like some facts Tory Christman won't discuss. And then it's all these facts that are complete flat-out lies. But even if they were true, who gives a shit? I'm divorced. I've been divorced for 8 years. It's like, it's not like I'm out screwing the mayor or every guy on the street. I mean, my neighbor and I are laughing about this. He said, who cares? I mean, who even cares? He goes, I don't believe it. What religion, this is what he said. This is my neighbor. What religion would pass out a bunch of shit about one of their ex-members? I mean, how sick is that? All right, so I said I'd go over these facts. A woman in her 50s, wrong, I'm 60. Ha ha. Grows tired of her marriage, wrong, didn't, left a cult. I didn't leave my husband, I left the cult. You guys can say it a million times, but you know, and I know, and everybody can look on the net and find out I left a cult. That's what I said. Magoo left the building. That had nothing to do with my husband. That had to do with Scientology, and everybody knows it, and you can look it up. Okay, so they go on, blah, blah, blah. I abandoned my husband. Ooh, they got to repeat it a bunch of times. Even if I did, who cares? You know what I mean? I didn't. But even if I did, women leave people all the time. You know, that's the way it is. I fled to Florida, lingering for months with people she'd met on news groups. This is unbelievable. Okay, like a runaway bride. Oh yeah, I'm a bride. I was married 27 years. Christman isn't the first woman to suddenly desert her family in order to explain her bizarre behavior. However, she too found it more expedient to paint herself as a victim rather than to accept any personal responsibility for her actions. I love the way Scientology, you love to push that responsibility thing. You won't accept responsibility for your actions, but you guys will screw up day after day, over and over, really not taking responsibility for things, and you do nothing about it, right? Nothing. And so, don't even try to run it on me. No. The truth wasn't likely to get her a favorable divorce settlement or garner the kind of media attention she hoped would be. I mean, this is such horseshit. First of all, what if my neighbors care? None. But the fact that you even print this out shows so much that you, Scientologists, are not a religion. You're not. I don't know of any religion that would do something this obnoxious. It is so gross. On the 20th of July, what happened? Well, Tory Christman's husband was out of town, working hard. Yeah, he had a job. Okay, so he's working. Oh, but wait a minute. He was paying the credit cards for what she bought on the Home Shopping Network. Yeah, I think I bought, some placemats or something. I mean, it's like, you can call Home Shopping Network. I have like 5 things I think I bought on the Home Shopping Network. He wasn't out buying them. They say, not because of the Church of Scientology. Yeah, right. Yeah, we were in debt, let's see, $60,000. That was because of the Home Shopping Network. Sure, Scientology. And if you believe that, you guys are so fucked, it's beyond what I thought you could be. Okay, so Christman had been planning her escape, that's a flat-out lie, to Florida in secret. I wasn't planning out any kind of an escape. I woke up and I left. That was it, within a very short time. All right? An anti-religious extremist appealing to her naivety had been working her over. They're working me over? Oh, this is really getting good. Oh my God, it's so juicy. Luring her away from her religion and her husband in the hope that a Florida vacation could be publicized as a church defection and somehow aid the anti-religious cause. Yeah, that's really why they helped me. I'm sure that's it. They're really like, oh, wow, Tory left. This is really exciting. It's going to help our cause. Prior to this, the extremist had only known Christman by her anonymous online identity. They had no idea they were recruiting a bored housewife. You guys have watched me for 8 years. I am not a bored person. That is one thing, Scientology, that you can look up anytime. Actually, most of the stuff about me you can look up and find out they're lying about it. But certainly, me being bored, ain't going to happen. Crispin waited until her husband was out of town. Lie. He was out of town all the time. He was out of town 3 weeks out of 4. That was what it was. What was that about? His job. With promises that included first-class airline tickets. The only reason I got a first-class airline ticket is because you, Janet Weiland, vice president of the Church of Scientology, followed me around, canceled my van, so I couldn't get out to the airport. When I got out there, my plane was canceled. When I got there, the vice president walked up to me and said, "We know where you're going. You're not going to see those people." And that's that. They always call when I'm on the phone. I'm not going to answer because I'm going to finish this. Okay, no. There. Never works. Okay, hang on. Betty, hi. All right, anyway, I will finish this on part 2. I'm making a video, but I got to go. Part 2 is coming up.